everyone. Today's video is going to be another installment of my IG inspiration series, and my eye has already started to water. This is such a good way to start the video. I do a series on my channel where I pick a friend off of Instagram, and there is a look that inspires me one way or another, and I come on here and I recreate or attempt to recreate the look. Sometimes I don't own the product, so I shop my stash. Please, if you don't have any palette that I own and you're inspired by one of my looks, just shop my stash. And sometimes I actually do have the palette, and in this case, we are going to be using the Juvia's Place Culture palette. The person we are inspoing today is DW. You guys know how much I love that woman so much. You guys know we are such good friends. I have done a lot of collabs with her in the past. I will leave my collaborations playlist linked down below if you want to see my collabs with her. And then I also have an IG inspiration playlist as well, and I'll leave that linked down below. DW and I, very good friends, and this look in particular inspired me because it looked like a sunset, but kind of reverse. In this look, she shows the palette and what each shade entails. So she used the entire purple row, some of those oranges, and then she used some oddball colors. I'm going to follow her little roadmap here, and we're gonna see if we can make something similar. This is what the palette looks like. So we're going to be using this entire purple row, and we're going to use some of these oranges here. She used a pink, and she used, is it this shade? I think it's this shade. She used this one as well. I'm going to try and follow her roadmap. I don't always get a roadmap, so I appreciate when I do get one. I would say we have similar makeup styles, and at the same time we don't. So I'm going to have to keep my phone open and try and figure this out. So it looks like she put a dark purple in the outer corner, then the other purple is lower lash. Is there anything in the crease, DW? Is there anything in the crease? I feel like I'm gonna need that. She used dark purple in the outer corner, or maybe she just blended this shade up into her crease. Who knows? But we're gonna follow it. We are going to follow her instructions. DW and I have done, like I said, a lot of collabs together. She's one of those people that I talk to dead ass every single day. Every day I talk to her in one way, shape, or form. She always makes me laugh. And we don't talk about like just makeup stuff, although quite a bit of it is, but we talk about real life stuff, kid stuff, pet stuff, food, just real life needing to talk about things. I really enjoy her company. I really do. I'm gonna go in with the lighter purple on my lower lash line to kind of just blend that. I have to go back and forth on her look to see like exactly how it looks, because we did throw some pink in there too. I'm going to bring it up just a little bit to that other purple, and I'm just going to blend into the darker purple. I have a feeling I'm going to use this shade to help blend out that darker purple when we get there. We also have that pink shade on the lower lash. So I'm gonna do that now so I don't forget it. It seems like she did it down below. Like a lot of the goods are down below. She also used the matte orange on the lower lash line as well, and it looks like she put it on this inner portion. So it's just a gradient. My indie wishlist video, I talked about the oranges in, what palette was that? The DD Signature one. This is an orange, I'll tell you that. I do have to go to work today, mind you. I do have to go to work today. But then it all looks shimmery. So did she do, it looks like she put that one shimmer shade all over the lower lash line. So it looks like she just placed the matte. I feel like I need to do this technique more often. Like use your mattes as the color and then use a shimmer for the shimmer part. I also have not even added, what is it called? Glitter glue. I have not added any glitter glue to this. Like I'm trying to blend out these colors. Maybe I'll have to add a little bit more pink on top just to bring the pink back a little bit. And what's been saving the day is this old dusted e.l.f. C shadow brush from years ago. Like one of my favorites for this step. She does have an inner crease shade. I'm sorry, but I don't know if this color is gonna make it in my inner corner. I don't think so. I don't know about that one. So we have outer lid, and center lid, and inner corner. She used all three of the purple shimmers. For this, I will use Tacky Base. And she's been also playing around with the ideas of doing a pictorial, which sounds like so much fun. I, believe it or not, years and years ago, I used to do pictorials, not very often, on my Instagram. Obviously, they were not very good. But I saw all the bigger creators at the time do pictorials. Outer lid is this darker purple. We're using a lot of shades today. I think she was doing No Pain Left Behind with this palette, so she was doing different looks. The one look I did with this palette, she also did. So I guess we both inspired each other to do looks. And the center lid is more of this like pinky purple. I may take that lighter purple just to blend, stray away from the inspo. Usually I just have a photo and I go off that. I'm excited to use this palette some more. I bought this secondhand from a girl on Instagram and I don't regret it for a minute. And the different purple on the inner lid. This is dark. Why does it not look as dark on her? I'm gonna take that lighter purple just to help blend this out a little bit. And I hope you guys can see the vision. I really love the, what is it called? The lower lash line. I really like that. And what I should do next is do this but reversed. She has told me that she is a heavy-handed makeup wearer, like a makeup person. Mine definitely looks more heavy than hers. I don't know if maybe I'll use some of the orange on the inner crease. Yeah, I think I'll use some of the orange just to give it a little bit more color, I guess. We have some orange in there. We're gonna go in with a shade that looks way too dark for the inner corner. And we're gonna put that on there. I do have a little bit of fallout. I mean, it definitely is brightening. I would not expect that to be an inner corner shade. See, this is why I like doing these videos, because she's doing stuff that I would never do. So, gotta blend it out. This is definitely a look. And I mean that in the best way possible. This is so fun and interesting. I really like the addition of she did those mattes on the lower lash line and decided to use a shimmer on top. Definitely can do that with any eyeshadow. She did not do liner, but I'm going to do liner, mascara, the rest of my face, and I'll be back. This here is my finished overall look. I actually surprisingly like it compared to what I normally like on myself. My favorite part is this lower lash line. DW is so smart with her makeup, and she is so incredibly creative, and I probably would never have came up with this on my own. I feel like when I was younger and I had just more time, I was much more creative than I am now. Like now, I do tend to do more monochromatic looks. I tend to do more simpler looks. I've been doing a lot more neutral looks. It's just like timing. I usually just don't have the time. But look, like I said, this is the overall look that DW made, and the lower lash line that I just love and adore so much. I will of course leave DW, her channel, her Instagram down below. She does an amazing job and she just kills it in the eyeshadow department. I have so much love and respect for that woman. For my face, my cheeks actually, I used my e.l.f. Putty Blush. This is in my project, one of my projects. So I put that all over my cheeks. I feel like it would have paired really nicely with these purples, the pinks. I feel like that worked. And then I also pulled in 2 of my NYX Epic Wear liner sticks. I did the pink on the outer and the yellow on the inner. So hopefully that adds a little bit of pizzazz, and it adds a little bit to the lower lash line. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please check out DW linked down below and both of my playlists that I have mentioned. If you have any requests for an IG inspo, please link them down below or DM me over on IG. I love and appreciate you guys so much, and I shall see you guys next time.